everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. She is getting a ton of backlash for some accusations. Today we're talking about Deme, or Demenishki, who is a female English-speaking ADHD virtual VTuber, VTuber in this case, and Twitch streamer. What is she talking about here? We're going through this whole situation, which is why is no one talking about the blatant view botting in the VTubing sphere, is the one that we're going to be talking about here. She says the most blatant one I've seen is Olivia Monroe. We're going to go over what she said there. Other people are saying they're doing it number one, the reasons why it happens. Number one, they're doing it themselves. The reason why people don't talk about it. Or two, they're too afraid of community backlash. They will be labeled jealous and boring, among other things, potentially even harassed, seeing it happen many times. Now, let's be honest, a lot of the top streamers are being botted, either them doing it themselves or a fan doing it. Usually, especially the ones that are big anyways, it might be a fan doing it, or it might even be an anti doing it, trying to get them banned. Because that can happen too. There's some obvious botters, but not some other non-obvious ones. Unfortunately, this just seems to be the meta, and unless big names call it out, websites do something about it, and, you know, other things like that happen, there won't be any issues. Anything's happening. I love you, Deme, but it's kind of ironic. Vague posted about this. This is why no one talk about it. No one says names, so I generally have no idea what you're talking about. If there are people who blatantly view bot, they should be called out in order to do anything strange. Sorry for vague posting if it wasn't intentional. I just wanted to see the thoughts of Twitter before I said anything. Posted a reply on the OG tweet of who I'm speaking about mainly. And sorry if I came off pushy and anything, just that I generally don't know and would like to speak up against these people too. You're the GOAT as always for that, for real. And it says we can talk about it. Mama Oko says they let Shy Lily does it. Trust me, I had an answer I'd give straight up. I truly do not know. Now, going on to the person they accused. Olivia Monroe is a female indie VTuber, an English-speaking VTuber on Twitch. She's pretty popular amongst Twitch scene, Twitch VTubers. They do seem to all have a positive view of her. So it is things like this are accusations like this do make it kind of, I guess in this case, hard to really go and accuse people of these things because you have people who are a little bit more on the side of those people. Let's take a look though. Let's take a look and see if any of this is warranted. Moving on to Olivia's Twitch tracker. Here's one of the things you take a look at. She got very popular around like her viewership was normally for about a year or two. It was around 2,600, 2,800. It jumped to 5,000, 7,000. So people can say that is iffy. Let's take a look at some of her streams as well. The thing that people usually point at is the plateau. Now, this plateau does not necessarily mean that you are botting, but people usually point to this plateau of just it going straight up and staying up there and never really going down. No matter if you're switching from just chatting to a actual, game side, and you can see here the followers that she was gaining here and there were kind of still, she had followers being gained. You had people like Giga saying usually when she moves to stream, she loses a couple of hundred people, maybe sometime a couple thousand. It halves in some cases, but for some people it will not. This is generally what people point towards. Now, I'm going to make a comparison with another huge streamer in the indie sphere, or at least another very well-respected streamer who is getting near the amount that Olivia Monroe is. Ironmouse. Hers. It plateaus and it jumps. In some cases, even when she's going from just chatting to yap yap, you can see it moved up. Just chatting again, stayed around the same, move up and down a little bit. Umigari stayed the same. So it isn't, if you're popular enough, you won't really lose that much, especially if they know you as a game streamer. Another situation where it plateaus up and then, you'll have up and down. I think some people will be like, well, she had up and downs too. Yeah, but the plateau is still there pretty much. There's some movement, but there's not as much as like, oh my god, they lose half. So just seeing some things here kind of gives you an idea that, you can make your, I'm giving you as much information as I can so you guys can make your decisions on whether it is right or not, or true or not. And down here, they're saying, hell of an accusation to make the zero proof. Graph tells me all I need to know with the things here, our streamed, average viewers. All of a sudden it jumped according to this. When it comes to that, supposedly this is for how to spot raids. Yeah, raids happen this way. That's the thing. Olivia Monroe, this one, I'm not sure about the data, how they got the data, what they're doing with it, how they're parsing it, all that kind of stuff. So I can't really tell you if this one's true or not. But this is something that a viewer metrics pointed out as of November. It says Olivia Monroe, real viewer count 700, 6,000 chat connected bots, and 5,000 view components entered at a steady rate in the first hour. These are regular bots for this channel. This is another allegation here. We're going to continue on unless you have proof beyond speculation. Maybe don't name drop. I know you mean well, and I respect that. Just remember, you never know the battle someone is facing. Always better to have conversations. And other people are saying, respect them for actually putting things out. I thought this was the case. I remember watching her streams a while ago. Suddenly, she's averaging 5K viewers. So much for Twitch updates. And then why is it that I see you in some type of drama from time to time? Like, you can't stay away from it. And Monroe puts in 10 times more into her content than you do, so people are hating her as well. Doesn't matter. She barely has a following. I've never really been a fan of punching down. We're getting names. Let's go. So people are liking it. But other people are saying here. Here's both Deme, left, and Olivia Monroe. Might be the pot calling the kettle back. Deme's stream takes 3 hours to get max viewers. Olivia's gets 90% in less than an hour. But if you're popular enough, like I said before, if you're popular enough, it will happen. Now, the thing that I want to put out here says, why many other streamers are frustrated about this? I spoke to Olivia Monroe's talent agency, Mythic Talent, that mostly her viewership are bots. They said it's not their problem. FYI, since the average 5,000 plus, mostly bots, she gets 5 figures per sponsor. Sponsors pay an average viewership. That's an opportunity lost to someone else, especially in that said talent agency. I'm in another, so it doesn't affect me. But it must be frustrating since that budget could have went to supporting another streamer who doesn't have 90% of their views faked. It is an issue of them view botting. It's an issue of fraud. You're poisoning the well for others, ruining the trust between sponsors and content creators. Decided to speak up because it's not anything else. Not anything else. If she's being botted because someone else, I sincerely don't care. She's still being paid by fake numbers and earning these bots. Earning by the bots. And Shondo went and responded to this. He says the biggest problem with this is that you're assuming here that she's a streamer, her agency, and her sponsors are all completely unaware, while someone completely unrelated to all of this. I understand that viewbotting is a huge rampant issue in streaming, but this comes across incredibly inflammatory, and I just can't stand to see you talk about a dear friend of mine this way. The most I will say here, as I won't speak on her behalf, is that Olivia Monroe does not bot her viewership, and neither does any company or brand behind her. There's absolutely nothing you can do if the viewers are being artificially raised by a third party. Exactly. I mean, that's one thing I will say. We don't know if it's her, the agency, or anyone else. No one's going to admit to it, number one. Not saying she is botting herself, but there's no way to knowing what it is. So in those cases, I just stay quiet, because it could very well be, like I said, an anti. Like I said before, there are antis out there that try to get people banned by botting them, because it is against TOS for anybody in any platform, whether it be Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, to bot their views, whether it be video views on YouTube, live views on YouTube, or live views on any of them. So some people do it in trying to get people banned. I'm saying I'm believing more it's that, because I don't know why someone big like Olivia Monroe would actually do that, would actually bot, but who knows. I'm saying it's either a rabid fan, which happens too. I've seen fans do that. I've seen fans inflate numbers a lot because they want their Oshi to get a larger reach. Says there's absolutely nothing you can do. Your viewers are being artificially raised by a third party. You can tell your talent management, your partner manager, your sponsor even, but none of these people can do absolutely anything to stop this. And Deme responds, all my interactions with Olivia have been wonderful, and I don't doubt that she's a wonderful girl. My point stands at 90% botted views, and take sponsors with these, it stands to have 90% body views, and take sponsors with those fake viewerships still insane. I said in this stream, I don't wish malice towards her whatsoever, but I personally, if I was botted for 2 years straight, it has to be done by someone who thinks it's helping her. Maybe if she spoke out against it, it wouldn't really happen anymore. But with her spamming and accepting every sponsor, it makes other people, including I, think otherwise. That's literally all. I hope she's still able to address this properly, and I wish her the best. Chanda responds, I don't know you and I don't know anything about you and I have absolutely nothing against you, but please do not talk so confidently and cruelly towards one of the loveliest, brightest, and happiest streamers on Twitch. There is no other streamer with her genuine level of good, energy, and kindness. One viewer or 100,000 Ollie is one in a million. Please don't be cruel to her. And Mama Oko says, aren't you part of Mythic? She's kind of accusing your agency, talking to Shondo. Buying bots to inflate someone's numbers would be an easy way to destroy them if it was punishable like that. Yeah, something like that can be used maliciously. It will be used maliciously. Yes, and I tend to always go more towards, you know, someone's being malicious instead of it's malicious against somebody instead of them botting themselves when it comes to these things. It makes more sense to me, especially when it comes to the larger ones, because if they're ever caught, boy, will that destroy your community. It will destroy any goodwill you had. It will destroy everything that you tried to build. So you guys make your decision as well. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments below. And, you know, if you can, do me a favor and watch the other little bits that I'll have here after this. Ironmouse is a female VTuber from Puerto Rico. She's English speaking, of course, and Spanish speaking. She has done a lot with music and done a lot outside of vshojo after the whole thing happened there. We are talking today about her because she is doing a collab with Cheeky. Cheeky is a soap brand created by Moist Critical, and this is their announcement here. Valentine's Day, Cheeky x Ironmouse, the Demon Queen is coming. Our latest drop just escaped the underworld and is headed straight for your shower. The shade VT, you know what that means. Mousy style here. I've been looking forward to this. Buying as soon as I see Mousy soap. Bet I'm about to buy a bunch of soap. And just kind of giving you an idea of the things that they have. The Lo-Fi Lavender, Touch Grass, Pope Francis, just soap. Absolute Cinnamon. They have other different drops, of course, down here. The promise is, they say, for 30 days after your first order, you've tried the soap and you really don't like them, so let us know and we'll give you a full refund. That, for soap, that's a rare thing. That's a very rare thing. Everything is packed with hydrating ingredients like shea butter and jojoba oil or jojoba oil, are proven to moisturize your skin. So it's a soap brand that's when you're a person as big as Moist Critical, you do want to have other avenues of getting income other than just creating content, because content doesn't last forever. The content creation doesn't last forever. So I'm glad they're doing that, and I'm glad that they have chosen Ironmouse as one of their big drops for the Valentine's Day, the whole Valentine's Day season. So this is, of course, going to scare the crap out of Korone. If you know that meme, then you know that meme. If not, then you can go look up Korone shampoo soap. It's a good meme. But now we have a Mouse. Hopefully Mouse doesn't get scared by the soap, though. First Stage Production EN is a company that has had, you know, some issues recently with a recent member who did end up getting terminated for things that were out of their control, really. And we're talking about other things at this point in regards to their different Avalum, Ravanis, and Lamentis. As you can see all the members here in each and every one of them. They, for the most part, have been good in supporting them, and this is one of those moments when I at least want to put out some positivity, some positive stuff on that front. FSPN is pleased to introduce a sweet Valentine voice pack, a collaborative effort from all FSPEN members to create a delightful winter experience. 14 individual voice packs. A complete set includes an exclusive group wallpaper. Each voice pack includes a respective talent's wallpapers. Sales start February 14th at 10 a.m. JST or 5 p.m. PST for February 13th. And here we go here for the whole Ravanis, Avalum, and Lamentis. All of the members here with everything that you have. You have the voice packs and you have these wallpapers, these digital wallpapers as well, and the group wallpaper for everybody. This is good that they're having this. Like I said, good that they're still promoting their people. Good that they are doing what they can in order to move forward positively. I still won't let them forget what they did to, you know, they need to fix certain things in there, of course. But they can move forward positively as long as they treat the people who are still in there positively as well. Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame of the Bloodflame Kingdom is a female English-speaking VTuber associated with Hololive EN. They are a part of Hololive EN Justice with Gigi Murin, Cici Immigrant, and Raura Pantera. So what are we talking about at them today? They are having something going on with their more thing here, which is an ASMR love poems and announcement. So she goes and does her regular ASMR stuff. Big announcement is Valentine's date with her Rubber Matt. Let's hear the ASMR a little bit, and then we're going to go to the announcements.
All below.
Ah!
A heart whose love is innocent.
So it's just whisper
Or is
ASMR.
it some more humble lay, familiar matter of today? Some natural sorrow, loss.
It's just a poem. That's kind of cool. I don't think people have done that before. Valentine's Day merch set, as you can see here. Not like a poem in ASMR. I don't think people have done that. It says one of the 4 designs will be chosen at random. Dame Elizabeth's random button badge. And you have this here. You have, the sticker sets, the voice pack, the rubber mat of, I don't think anyone will actually use this one as a rubber mat, this whole thing with a rubber mat. So, she has all this stuff here as she's moving around. That's her main big announcement, that she does have her merch. I'm just double checking, scrolling through, seeing how things are. And yeah, congratulations for her having a Valentine's Day set, because that means that they trust enough that it is going to be a good promotion for her. And interesting for her to do a poem and or use poems for the ASMR thing. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Holostars English is a VTuber organization underneath the Hololive umbrella. It's a branch under the Hololive umbrella, and it is also under Cover Corporation, which is a larger entertainment company that owns all of them. Today we're talking about them because they have something for Valentine's Day. Love is in the air this weekend. A lot of it. Tune into the upcoming streams from Holostars English for Valentine's Day. Got new music, hand cams, ASMR, and more for you to enjoy. Waiting rooms are subject to change. Please check the talent's account for most accurate stream times. Post has been re-uploaded due to a minor spelling mistake. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused. The spelling mistake originally was Holostars English. They actually had ENGISH in there. That was the minor spelling mistake that they had, which is freaking hilarious that they had it again. It does happen where you will have moments of, well, mistakes here and there. It is something that isn't out of the ordinary because of the fact that they're a company that has Japanese speakers. And this is the actual mistake. It wasn't English, it was Enelgish. Enelgish Valentine's Day. It is a mistake that even freaking native speakers will do. So this is something that it's funny that they were like, yep, we made a mistake, and we're doing it again. It has been re-uploaded due to that mistake. Double Haka, wow, thank you, admin. Double Haka was correct. What do you mean new music? So yeah, it is going to be all there. And, they had the continuation. Everything else still seems to be good. But still doing double Haka, it looks like. There's a double Haka thing going on. So it's good that they still keep kind of like a good humor on those things. And congratulations for the Holostars for, doing something as well for the Valentine's Day season. Hololive Production is an agency under the parent company of Cover Corporation, which is a large entertainment company in Japan. We're talking about them because Magical Girl Holowitches is a series that they have had for a while now, and they have updated the look here to, they used to have Chloe that was a part of it, if I'm not mistaken, and they also had Kanata that was a part of it as well. And they had to move on for their own things. Chloe is an affiliate, and Kanata has graduated. Their media, as you can see here in the PFP, Kanata is still there. Kanata's still there. She was the last one, and she will be the last generation as far as I know, because I think they are ending it sometime this year, later this year, probably first quarter, second quarter of the actual calendar year. It says pop-up fair and gamers, 2 days until the event starts. Today we're introducing anime music video for Faint Sunset. Don't miss the in-store release of the setting, art book, and collection 2. Starting February 13th, Friday, pop-up location, Akihabara, Gamers Main Store. Ah, darn it. It's when I left. I was in Akiba. I did go to Akihabara. They do have a lot of stores there. This is going to be a pop-up shop in Akihabara, which makes sense with the Holowitches thing there. It does make a lot of sense for them to have that as their thing. And it says gamers.jp, gamers.co.jp. This is the store. I did see it when I was in Akiba. I didn't go in because I was just like, I wanted to mainly go to Animate and Ami. Those are the two that I was pinpointing on. I didn't have a lot of money left. I spent a couple $100 there anyways, but I have a lot of money left, so that's why. Holowitch, in commemoration of the completion of the manga and release of the anime music video, Akibara Gamer's main store pop-up will be held at the event space on the 6th floor. A lot of planning, such as sale of life-size stands and new goods, including new panel exhibition, famous scenes of manga, and original picture of Little Sunset. So, one thing that a lot of people, well, I didn't understand until I went there, is that some buildings have a specific floor for events. So, they'll have a floor for a pop-up shop. They'll have like Ami Ami on the 5th floor, and then the 6th or 7th floor will be for pop-up shops, for event spaces, and then they'll have it like that for like animates as well. We'll have, you know, their one floor, and then a floor above it in the building that they're in will be specifically for a pop-up shop or event space or what have you. And that is what's happening here on the 6th floor of one of their locations. It's going to have that. It says number ticket distribution. It is going to be a lottery distribution for the first moments. It depends on the amount of congestion that you will probably have to deal with that. So either way, yes, it is ending by the end of the year. It will not last till the end of the year. This one is going to be ending soon. So get your stuff if you're in Akiba, or if you know someone's going to be around there. Have them help you get their stuff, and then, you know, hopefully you can get it shipped to you in some way, or if they're, you know, traveling and coming back, they can probably put it in a suitcase or something like that for you. Once again, sad to see that they're going to be leaving, but it's great to see that they're doing a pop-up shop. And as a quick correction as well, I also forgot, unfortunately, about Shion. Shion wasn't there in the first generation, so I do apologize for those that were screaming at their screen saying that I forgot about Shion. Shion was a part of this. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, a place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, a place where we can come together and help each other out whenever we have the chance. Of course, I do news on the side as well, so, you know, trying to give something positive out of the whole thing. Today, we're talking about Celine Nova VT, a vampire brat pyre that streams Viewers say I'm cuteness and irritation mixed into one fangy package and one buttery flavor. Let's take a look at their Twitch here, which they say the simple kind of the same thing there. And let's take a look at something that they have done recently.
Celine, will you be mine? Khyo! Ah! Don't make me blush like that.
So they made her blush. They made her blush, which does happen. And we're moving on to their YouTube side, where they have well, they have their VODs here, as well as some live streams here, some older live streams here as well, the stuff that they've done recently, a day ago, etc. So you can catch them and catch all their content here as well. Thank you so much, Celine, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. Thank you guys for watching, as always, and of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.